What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be going over what's in my first aid kit. I am first aid certified and CPR certified. It was a requirement for me to be a lifeguard. So, with that being said, you don't have to be first aid certified to carry a first aid kit. Everyone should have a first aid kit. Mine has some stuff in it that you won't find in some other first aid kits, because I added to them some stuff that I felt like I needed. But we'll start off. Most of the things came from this pouch right here. So I just reuse this, and as I restock, I just put it back in there. Starting over here on the left, cold compress, 2 different sizes of medical tape, an elastic bandage, and I like the way they did this one because there's no space being utilized, like being taken up by a core, like this. That's a lot of wasted space right through here. So I don't particularly care for the way they do the medical tape. That just might be like the way the industry does it. I like the way the rolled duct tape that comes in some first aid kits do better, because it's more like that. So elastic bandage can be used for a lot of things. A couple of different gloves. I do not use this for people's tongue. However, I could if I was trying to check for an obstruction. We've got the Band-Aid kit, a bunch of different sizes in there. Alcohol prep, triple antibiotic, bite relief, finger splint. You can see I've used one. In the Band-Aid kit, I don't have steri strips or butterflies, what some people call them, and that's because I've used those. 2x2 gauze, thermometer, cotton applicators, lip balm, burn cream, more triple antibiotic. This actually came in the kit. These are for washing your hands, to keep your hands sterile before you go helping other people. Sting and bite pads. This is different medicines. This is for flu. This is antidiarrheal. Got gas relief. I've got some different allergy meds, and I need to add some more ibuprofen because I've used all the ibuprofen I have in here. Got tweezers. I like to organize things in Ziploc bags. This is Dermabond. This is actually something, it's Dermabond Advanced, and I keep this in here to glue wounds shut. I do that because of the steri strips. I used a lot because where this would have done better, all I had was steri strips. I keep a Gerber that is one where I can change the blades out, and it's scalpel sharp, so I keep that in there. These are extra blades for it, so even if I'm taking the first aid kit out of the bag to put into a smaller bag or whatever, I still have blades. But if I've used it and I'm going to discard the blade, then I have replacements. I have a cat tourniquet. This is my primary tourniquet. And then I have CPR mask, and it comes with gloves and alcohol preps and stuff in here, but it's adult and infant. So this is for rescue breathing. Really don't recommend civilian CPR being done doing mouth to mouth, although I can if I choose. And then I got glow sticks. These are actually flashlights, but the handles light up like they're chem lights. The red is to mark injured. If I'm out in the woods with my scout troop or whatever, and I need to call in flight or whatever with our ham radios, then I can do that. The blue is just because that was the only other color other than red that was for sale at the time. And then I keep a couple of these with me. I don't carry saline, but if you need to flush an eye or a wound or whatever, I've got water on abundance usually. And, if I didn't mention the tweezers, there's the tweezers. But this is first aid stuff. Yeah, the tourniquet is for obviously a major hemorrhage. That's not typical first aid, but I wanted to have it with me, and I've carried this stuff for a while. I don't have a SAM splint. I will be getting one, and I will be getting finger splints that are more like the SAM splint, so that they're easier to pack in there. And so, as with most of my gear, it changes as I see a need or a lack of need for things. But this is what I carry with me all the time. I do have additional medical in my truck, in my hiking backpacks. I kind of squirrel it away just because I never know when I might need to use it. Typically, I'm using Band-Aids, antibiotic ointment, sterile pads, and then minor medication on a more regular basis. But, you know, it's good to have the additional in case it's needed. Better to not need it and have it with you than to need it. I'm sorry. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And then I do have a trauma kit for more serious things, which we will review at a later video. And if you want a review over the CPR mask, it's Ever Ready First Aid CPR mask, available on Amazon. It comes in the nice little kit and everything. I can review that later if you want. Just put it in the comments. But I think it's pretty self-explanatory what the stuff is used for and everything. And again, first aid certification means that you can recognize certain things because of the training and know how to treat it. But most often, you're going to use a first aid kit for something that anybody can diagnose, anybody can help, and it's not in advance to anything. You know, if someone gets a cut, you can take care of it. If someone needs some lip balm, you can help them out. Bit by a bug, no problem. Splinter. It's first aid certification is going to go into more of like hypothermia, heat stroke, regular stroke, how to recognize it and what to do. So for those things, you know, there are things that you need to do. But a first aid kit is good for everybody, not just those who are first aid certified. But this is what I carry with me, so I appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe, and share, and this has been Van on the Loose.